I have spent more than 20 years now watching successful people build extraordinary lives, and I have noticed something almost universal that happens between the ages of 35 and 55. The business gets better, the career climbs, the bank account grows, and quietly, slowly, almost without any noticing, the marriage or the long-term partnership gets quieter. Not bad, not loud, not in crisis, just quieter. I want to talk today about why this happens, what it actually means, and what, if anything, to do about it. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Farzin. This is Paya, We Love Life. Today, we are on the fifth of 8 area, love and partnership. A note before we begin. This video is about long-term partnership. If you are single or in a new relationship, parts of this will still apply. The pattern I'm about to describe are patterns you can prepare for. This is, in fact, the best time to learn them. So, here is the frame. Love is the only area of your life where the skills that build everything else will, if you use them carelessly, slowly destroy what you are trying to keep. In business, you optimize, you measure, you set goals, you run experiments, you improve. These skills are why you have built what you have built. They are also why so many high-performing people have a beautiful career and a quiet marriage. You cannot optimize a person. You cannot measure intimacy. The moment your partner becomes a project, even a loving one, even a hopeful one, they stop being a person to you. And they know it. They cannot always say what's wrong, but something inside them closes quietly, and once it has closed, it is very hard to reopen. Let me name the specific pattern because it is so common that most people who are inside it do not see it. The pattern is this: two people meet, they fall in love, they build a life together. The first few years are full of curiosity. They ask each other real questions. They surprise each other. They are still meeting each other. Then, slowly, life starts working. Children arrive or do not arrive. The career climb. The mortgage gets paid. The friends become couple friends. The routines settle in. And somewhere between 5 and 10 years, without either person doing anything wrong, the relationship changes from being met to being managed. There is a difference. It's everything. Meeting your partner means being curious about who they are becoming. It means asking real questions, not just practical ones. It means noticing what has changed about them in the last year and letting them know you noticed. Managing your partner means handling the daily task of the relationship. Did you pick up the dry cleaning? Are we doing dinner with your mother? Did the plumber call back? Both are needed, but when management becomes the whole feel of the relationship, something dies that almost no one has words for. You can see it in their eyes sometimes. When they look at each other across a restaurant table, they are not unhappy, they are not bored, they are just going through it. The familiar stranger sitting across from them is a person they have managed for too long. And the person on the other side is doing the same. This is what successful loneliness looks like inside a marriage. There is a second pattern, harder to see. I want to name it carefully. Most of us, without knowing it, choose partners who match the emotional weather of our childhood, even when we consciously hate that weather. This is not a moral failure, it's psychology. It's how the brain works. The pattern we grew up inside become the pattern that feel like home, and we marry into them again and again, often without knowing it. If you grew up with an anxious mother who needed constant reassurance, you may have married a partner who needs constant reassurance, even though that wears you out. If you grew up with a father who pulled away when stressed, you may have married someone who pulls away when stressed, even though that hurts you. If you grew up walking on eggshells, you may have built a relationship where you are still walking on eggshells. This is not the partner's fault. It is also not your fault. It is, however, the work. Because once you see the pattern, once you see that the thing that makes your partner difficult is also the thing that made them feel familiar to you when you first met, the work changes. You stop trying to change the person beside you. You start noticing what they trigger in you that does not actually belong to them. The deepest move in long-term love is not romance. It's the willingness to let the person beside you be fully themselves, even when you do not yet understand who that is. Most relationships do not fail because the love is gone. They fail because one or both partners stopped being curious. They settled quietly for managing the version of the partner they already thought they knew. So here is the work for this week. Ask your partner one question and listen to the answer for at least 5 minutes before you respond. What is one thing that has changed about you in the last year that you do not think I have noticed? Do not defend yourself if the answer is uncomfortable. Do not explain. Do not try to fix it. Just listen. 5 minutes of real attention will tell you more about the state of your relationship than 5 years of date nights. If you are single, hold the same question for yourself. What has changed about me in the last year that I have not let anyone fully see? That question is the first step back toward being someone worth meeting, instead of someone worth managing. This is the ground of a book I have written called Your 5 Numbers. It's about the small hidden patterns that decide whether two people grow together or apart. It's available at Paya Academy. Also, in meantime, the free Paya Wheel of Life document is at payaacademy.com. It has a full chapter on love and partnership. Until next time, meet the person beside you. They have been waiting. Most of them have been waiting longer than they have told you. The opposite of love is not hate, it's management. Keep turning.